It is once again the time to get a snapshot of the real estate market here in Western Washington.
Yeah, we don't always think about this during the holiday season, but maybe it's a time to get a good deal. Jon Bye from John L. Scott, thanks so much for being back with us. Happy holidays.
Hey, it's great to see y'all.
What is it like to shop for a home in the holidays here in Western Washington right now?
Man, it's, you know, the holiday season is always interesting. One is just the time of the year. You know, it's super fun time. Nothing better than buying your first new house for the best Christmas present ever, right?
Right.
What do the numbers say right now? Is it easier or hard to find?
Harder.
Yeah.
Man, it's getting
Harder.
challenging. This time of the year, it's always going to be more challenging. But when I was running the numbers, looking at year over year, we are down considerably this year on inventory,
okay.
Versus last year. So it's making for a different environment. You know, prices are continuing to stay firm, and it's not the pick of the litter like it's been for the last year or so.
Yeah.
So you got to be a little more strategic.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we look at some of those numbers?
We sure can.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do we got first?
Absorption rate, that's a fun one.
So
What
this
does
is one that
mean?
we've talked about a lot. Yes. So this is pending homes versus active homes. So we look at this a lot. A number of years ago, we used to see this number pushing 200 in certain counties.
Wow.
Right now, though, we would look year over year, it's doubling in most areas. Last year is at 47, now it's 77 in King, 90 in Snohomish County versus 55 last year, and 105 in Pierce versus 59. So just what that means is this is the higher the number, the tighter the market is the easiest way to look at digesting these numbers.
Okay.
And people might go to Pierce County because it might be a little bit more affordable in Pierce County?
For sure. Yep. Exactly.
All
All
right,
right,
well,
so
that's easy.
I know there's a bunch of other numbers, but I have a couple questions that we're also dying to ask.
Yes.
Like, where's a city that you can get a lot of bang for your buck here in Western Washington? People always, I feel like, are asking this question.
I think, yes, for sure. So if you look at, it's really hard to say like this is the place to go. One, because our lines are very blurred here. You know, from Renton to Kent to Maple Valley to Covington. It's like, where does it one start and where does one end?
Sure.
So it's like going there is it's kind of a tricky question to answer, but what I'll answer that with is being flexible in a geographic area or maybe a certain school district that you want to get in is the way to go. Because flexibility is going to be your key for the bang for your buck.
Okay.
Because once you pinpoint something, that's when you're all in, the emotions kick in, and it might not end up being the best deal at the end of the day.
Gotcha.
Okay, so if for home sellers out there, if you're gonna invest maybe $5,000 into your house before you put it on the market, what is the one thing they should do? Is it the bathroom, the kitchen, I don't know, or
all those
something
are
else?
going to be more than $5,000.
Sure, I know. Well, of course,
So
yeah.
I'll give you a couple small things to do. The one thing that none of us do that we need to do that we always look for, get your furnace serviced. This seems so silly.
Really?
Yes, but most people don't do it. And you're supposed to do it every year, and it's always going to get called out no matter what.
It's not very exciting, though.
It is not, but we look at ways to make sure we're having a healthy home that we're selling, right? So that's number one. Number two, pay somebody to clean your house.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds so silly. And then also the same thing with the outside. Get it mowed, get
Curb
some
appeal,
curb
that matters.
appeal.
Yeah.
That's really where the $5,000 or less on that stuff that goes a really, really long way.
Yeah,
that
okay,
you want to
that-
pay
yeah.
attention to.
So on the flip side, what's something that you feel like buyers are always asking? Is it I want a bigger garage? I want, other than location, I know location, but what's another thing that people seem to ask for? Jacuzzi in the master bathroom.
Yeah, you know, I
get?
think that is super specific based off clients. I think right now, though, people are into small technology gadgets, right? So whether that be something where you can control the thermostat in your house before you get home.
Gotcha.
Those are small little things that are just kind of fun, but are kind of a pain once you've already bought. It's nice to be like plug and play, right? I don't have this stuff at our house, and I would love it, but I just don't have time.
That's what people ask for.
You know, I think those type of things can go a long ways.
Great
Okay.
stuff.
Do you have any other numbers that you want to share with us real quick?
The one big number that I want to talk about is inventory,
Okay.
because that goes into the absorption rate, but the difference between right now versus last year. So in King County, there's 1,754 less homes available for sale right now.
Ooh,
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So it's really getting tight. In Snohomish County, 650, and in Pierce County, 860. So the thing right now is if you're looking to make a move, like just kind of get the wheels churning sooner rather than later. Because in all reality, next year is probably going to be tighter than it was last year. So if you're going to make a move, be patient, but don't be scared to jump on something that works well for your family.
Better for sellers, not as good for buyers.
In the meantime, it would be nice to come home or to open a red bow around a home, right?
Yeah.
like those car commercials, you know, they've
Yeah.
A little bit
they've
harder to
ingrained that
hide.
in. Yeah.
John, thanks so
Yeah.
much for stopping by again. Happy holidays to the
Yes.
best to you and yours.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
You as well.